So this project has been all about engaging people from all different age groups, all different backgrounds, and getting them interested in learning about the fascinating world of invertebrates and exploring this through really exciting and creative artistic ways. Invertebrates are often overlooked because people are either scared of them or they don't notice them, but actually they're a really important part of the North Pennines. And we've been going out and exploring different habitats all over this area of the North Pennines, aquatic habitats, woodlands, meadows, and seeing what we can find. And from that, this has inspired lots of different art projects which the different community groups have been involved in and the schools have been involved in. We have worked with a local artist who has done amazing a print workshop with the children, inspired by a bug hunt that they went on, and these will be shown in an exhibition. We have created animations, we've created puppet shows where the children were able to present what they'd found out through the project.
I think once you start getting a little bit more familiar with Latin names as well, you know, not so you know them all, but you're just not kind of scared of looking at them and trying to pronounce them. It can become really interesting, like the larch ladybird's Latin name is Aphidecta obliterata, and that's pretty cool. It's like a Harry Potter kind of spell, obliterate the aphids. Because that's what they do, isn't it? So we've got 11 tiles all together. I tried to choose one from each type of insect. I mean, there's so many different types of insects. You could do a whole trail just on moths or just on hoverflies. It's kind of overwhelming, but it's kind of just really cool, really. Like the moths, this is the list of the moths. There was a chimney sweeper moth, a coltsfoot moth, a bird dropping moth, nettle tap moth, and a silver ground carpet moth, and a cinnabar moth. That's pretty cool. All those different types. So no, I think as an artist trying to choose a list, it's really interesting. There's so much to choose from, because each tile is also site-specific along the trail. I'm having to, study the environment that they're living in as well as what they look like. We wanted to make something that was going to kind of fit in and blend in nicely and not be a big statement everywhere along the trail, just something that could be exciting to look for, but also wasn't going to be a focus.
Oh yeah, I'm inspired by their interpretation as much as my own interpretation. And I really love the take that you get from young minds, the way that they interpret things. So for part of the workshop, I wanted to incorporate a bit of writing. I wanted to create a book which fits into my practice. And I wanted the kids to do something that they were inspired by the bug. So hence we did a bug walk, and then we did some gelatin plate printmaking. The children all wrote a poem. Flower, flowers everywhere, insect, insect in the air. Little bees buzzing around from flower to flower collecting pollen. Slugs are slimy, slippery and squishy. You wouldn't want one with your fishy.
It's got small 6 appendages and a forked tail. So you'd be able to key it out, but there are hundreds of them.
Yeah, I'm sure there must be.
amazing seeing their eyes spark up when they find this alien looking thing and look closely at it under a magnifying glass or a microscope. Things that they didn't even know existed or didn't know were living in whatever habitat it was they were exploring. It's just great to see their eyes light up and see that spark and the excitement, and hopefully this will continue as they grow up.